I am a person who attracts clients that I want to work with. I am a real estate powerhouse. Y'all know I'm a Dave Matthews fan, right? Dave Matthews Band is my jam. Dawn's like, really? They are my jam. And so there's a song they sing called Dancing Nancy's, one of my most favorite of their songs. And the first line is, could I have been a parking lot attendant? Could I have been a millionaire in Bel Air? And it goes on through these thought patterns. And then the one of the lines I love the most is, I am who I am, who I am. What I want you guys to hear in this thought pattern is, could I have been a minister? Yes. Could I have been a Olympic swimmer? Yes. Could I have been I had a face painting business? Could I have been a world-renowned face painter? Yes. I am a realtor. I'm a real estate coach. I am a encourager, and I am who I am, who I am. What I want people to hear is some of those I am statements. We talk about motivation. We talk about your brain. What is your brain hearing? What are your cells hearing? Your cells eavesdrop on your thoughts, right? So if you constantly, I've talked to so many people lately that are really down. They're really struggling. Business is not happening. And so I want you to come up with an I am statement that you will put places. So I am a money magnet. I am attracting people every day that want to coach with me. I am a listing machine. I am statements that you can claim about yourself. So I am powerful negotiator. I am approachable. I am attracting clients daily. I am a follow-up master. Like when your little negative Nancy comes into your brain, my guy's name is Frank. I hate Frank. I tell Frank to kiss it quite often. And I have Frank's name because he was my boss at this place when I first graduated college, and he was horrible. He was horrible. He sexually harassed people all the time. Not me, because he knew I'd kick his ass. And he was horrible. He was short and bald mostly, except for his long curly hair. And he was like, he had the little man syndrome, and he was an asshole. And he just treated us all like crap. And so I will hear Frank yell at me sometimes. He'll be like, you suck. Nobody wants to hire you as a coach. Nobody wants to use you as a listing agent. Nobody wants you as their buyer's agent. He'll jump into my head. And I tell Frank to kiss it. And I then show Frank my success. And I show Frank my accolades. And I fight back at him and say, I am a money magnet. I am a person who attracts clients that I want to work with. I am a real estate powerhouse. I am thoughtful realtor. I am a compassionate person. Whatever it is you want to say about yourself, what are your I am words? Put those in places. I am successful, and then define, what does successful mean? I am loved. I am a child of God. I am a human being. You know, all these things, because a lot of people are putting a lot of pressure on themselves. And I gotta believe, this is what I like to believe in my brain, is that everybody is trying the best that they can. If you're not trying the best that you can, then tell your Frank to fuck off and go do the best you can. Because if you're not doing the best you can, I think most likely Frank is in your head telling you not to. Point in case. You guys don't know this about me. I am very much an introvert. When Myers-Briggs used to do the Myers-Briggs test, introvert, extrovert, I literally was 50% in the middle every single time. I've taken that test every way I could. I'm always 50-50. I love people. I love being with people. And then after I do that, I want to be left alone. Don't talk to me. I want to be in my space. Okay. Now, those two compete with each other. So my mom's death anniversary is next Tuesday. We discovered a few years ago that the month before my mom's death anniversary, I get really sad, and it's just like a body memory. So what I did, this is hilariously true, kind of sad, but hilariously true. What I did for several years is I adopted pets during this time of year, and we didn't realize it until we had 4 cats and 2 dogs, and they were like, hey, might be a little correlation here. So we finally figured that out, and we went to Greece the next year, but then, COVID happened. So now when June rolls around, I realize, and usually I don't realize it immediately. It hits me, I'm sad. I'm like, why am I so sad? And then I'm like, okay. So, yesterday even, or the day before, I laid around like sad, just like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to sell real estate. I don't want to coach anybody. I don't want to lead gen. I want to lay here with my dogs. I want to do nothing, right? And there are moments you can do that, and that's great, and that's fine, and that is acceptable, full on acceptable. What happens best for me is this is my cure that I've decided, that I've discovered. Used to be adopt animals. Now I don't as much. I still adopt animals. I mean, we do have chickens that we're fostering. Go do something for somebody. If you can just take a minute, even if it's just send someone a text, a nice text, even if it's call someone, I call your college friend's mom, call your friend from high school, call your last coworker that you really love that you haven't talked to in a while, or go volunteer somewhere. I go over to Carolina Waterfowl. I do laundry. I don't do laundry in my own damn house. I'll go over there and wash 18 loads of towels because it's serving someone else. And that gets me out of my head. It gets me out of my woe is me. And it gets me into a place of gratitude, and it gets me into a movement. And if you don't have time to go do anything, send $5 to Carolina Waterfowl, or to Two Hearts One Language, or to the Men's Homeless Shelter, or to the Trevor Project, or any of your loves, anything that goes to your heart, send them $5. You're like, oh, well, $5 doesn't matter. Yes, it does. $5 is tremendous to these organizations. So I guess my point in that is I wanted you guys just to be a little bit easier on yourself. I think the world is hard enough on us. And that's why we celebrate our wins every morning, because I want you to celebrate. You know what? I did win. I talked to 4 people yesterday. I didn't get to 20. I got to 4. They were great conversations. Yes, that's amazing. I posted something on social media. Yes, you did it. We are striving for progress, not perfection, right? On the I am statements, circling back to that, we're kind of going all over the place this morning, but my brain is random. So when my mom was alive and I would come home to visit from college, and then all through the years, I would leave love notes when I left, because I'm very much an empath. Like, I feel other people's emotions. And so I knew that when I left, she would be sad. So I would take Post-it notes and I'd just say, you look beautiful today. And I'd stick it in her closet or in her underwear drawer, or I'd put a funny joke and stick it under her pillow, or I just left love notes everywhere. I'd write on her mirror. I'd put something in her refrigerator, just things. I think I've told you guys about Kermit the Frog and my friend. If not, I'll tell that another day. But I would just leave things. Maybe I'd go buy a pack of M&Ms and hide it in her sock drawer, whatever. Just something to spread a little love, right? So I've done that my entire life with her. And we do that on our mirror. My husband and I, Wally, we do that on our mirror. We leave love note with a dry erase marker on our mirror. So Griffin is, you all know he's leaving soon to go to England. And so he just went down to Georgia to see his boyfriend. And before he left, he was struggling because he really wanted to spend time with us, because he knows he's leaving soon, but he really wanted to spend time with his boyfriend because he knows he's leaving soon. And there are love notes all over the house. And I just saw one this morning. He wrote on my window a little, I love you. So we need to be kind to ourselves and love on each other, and leave little love notes everywhere. I do that on my social media, and I do it intentionally because I need to hear it, but then I know that people need to hear it, and it costs us nothing. I wrote that yesterday. It does not cost you anything to be kind. And some people were like, well, yeah, it does, because you get run over. Okay, well, I didn't say be kind with no boundaries. I said, be kind. Just go be kind. Speak to the cashier. Tell the woman at the Starbucks drive-thru, or the person at the Starbucks drive-thru, that you appreciate them being there that day. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it could make a world of difference. So, a whole lot of philosophical stuff this morning. I wanted you to write some I am a blank statements and put them on your mirror. Positive things about yourself. I am a nice human being. I am a good person. I am a powerful soul in this world. I am a positivity magnet. And put these things about yourself everywhere. Put one in your car, put one on your mirror, put one in your phone. I used to do this. I should go back to doing this. This was cool. On my calendar every day, I would put a different affirmation about myself, a different I am statement. So that when I open up my calendar, because I live by my calendar, I would see it. And I spent one day just writing 30 of them. I am a powerhouse. And it's just like a little fortune that you see. I am whatever. And you can look up I am statements. I am a phenomenal mom. I am a rock star wife. I am a good friend. I'm a lover of life. I am an amazing realtor. All those things. They don't have to be mind-blowing things, but you can find ones to attract what you want. Last note, the other week I got really down. There's been a series of downs lately, and I wrote something on Facebook, like a vague post about being sad. My coach reached out immediately. Take it down. I was like, oh, why? And he's like, you're going to attract a bunch of negative Nancys. You're going to attract a bunch of down energy. You're going to attract a bunch of people that are going to sympathize with you, but that's going to feed on that negative. That's going to justify the bad. That's going to make you continue to live in the sad. He's like, take it down. So I took it down, and he was so right. What I could have put out there is lifting up those who need a little love today, meaning I'm lifting up myself. You don't need to bitch to the world about your troubles, right? Bitch to the world, bitch to your loved ones, or find a therapist or a coach that will listen to your ish and help you move past it, right? Because you want to put out into the world what you want to get back. So if I put out, oh my gosh, the day sucks because this blah, 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 blah. What am I going to get back? Oh my gosh, that does suck because blah, 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 right? We want to put out, woo, we finally closed. And it was a crazy scene. And our people were so gracious. And that one woman was amazing. Instead of focusing on the 50 people that were not, focus on the ones that were amazing. Okay, so that was our little cheerleader session this morning. Hope it helped you out. Yeah, here's what Mr. Rogers says.
I needed that today. Thank you.
What's that?
I needed that today. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Celebrate trying. It's a good idea, don't you think? That's my Mr. Rogers wisdom for the day. Celebrate trying. Okay, it's a good idea, don't you think? Actually, this, Jim, we do have a minute left. I don't like to go into God because some people don't like aren't religious, and that's okay. I went to a funeral this past weekend, and I picked up one of these. I used to look at these all the time when I was in youth ministry because they were free. These days, it's little daily devotionals. But the one for yesterday, I really liked. It was to set the mind on the spirit is life and peace. And then this is the thing. It says, I love watching young sunflowers. They engage in something called heliotropism. Their blooms travel with the sun as it moves across the sky. Did you guys know that? Sunflowers move with the light. It's phenomenal. Watch them. They're very cool. From sunrise to sunset, their black and yellow faces turn toward the light to absorb as much sunshine as possible. It is an instinct that helps them to grow into strong, healthy plants that produce beautiful flowers and plenty of seeds. Paul invites us to orient our lives the same way, just like sunflowers. We grow into strong, healthy followers when we regularly turn our time and attention towards God. We are called to soak up love, learn patience, and practice humility each and every day. When God has our attention, our lives become infused with peace. As we faithfully turn our faces to God's Son, beautiful growth is the result. And I don't like to put Christ in there. Like I like people, whatever your religion is, turn your face towards the light is the message there, no matter what who and what you believe in. So I am a light absorber. I am a light reflector. Those are great statements. I am a light, period. Right? Dropped the bomb on that one. That was good. I am the light. All right, beautifuls. If you need something, you know where to find me. If you want that verse again, it is Romans 8, 1 through 11. And I want you to write some I am statements. Write some positive stuff about yourself. Write yourself little love notes. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Give me some 5. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.